You know, we have 988,000 Wisconsinites that rely upon Social Security. And this is the most important anti-poverty program in our nation. It has literally kept elders out of poverty. And we have extremists, all Republicans, but especially Ron Johnson in this state, who says that should they take the majority, they want to take something like Social Security and put it in the annual appropriations process to be cut, to be eliminated, to be downsized, and they also want to use it as a bargaining chip on raising the debt ceiling. This is a game that could end the retirement security for current seniors and future seniors. We just can't let it happen. We got to get out and vote.
Well, we know that the outcome of this race is going to be decided by folks who get out and vote. We have razor-thin races here in Wisconsin, and we can't just have the ones who say, I'll vote come heck or high water. We need to have the ones who maybe don't always come out on a non-presidential year. Now, why is it important? We're gathered here today to talk about Social Security, something that all workers have paid into, they've earned, they deserve, and we have a candidate for re-election, the senior senator from Wisconsin, who wants to strip that away. We've got to make sure we elect Mandela Barnes, because he's going to fight to protect that earned benefit. We're going to talk a lot about that and then get people to the polls.
To start us off, we have a little treat, we have a big treat. Please welcome the Raging Grannies.
We are the raging grannies. We don't hide in nooks and crannies. We do want to share our wisdom. They should ask us and we'll get some. We want our wisdom given. We will speak up 'cause we're women. They should ask for it today before it fades away.
Man, it is hard to follow the Raging Grannies. That is amazing. Thank you to everybody who is here. Thank you to the League of Progressive Seniors. Thank you to SEIU, and thank you to all the unions who are out here today to speak up. Do you guys know what state started Social Security? Yes. Let's say it again. Say it loud as you can. Wisconsin. We are the state that started this, right? We kicked this off. The first secretary of running this industry, of running the association, was from Wisconsin, was a Wisconsin professor. And his protege kicked off Medicare for us. So this is the good old days when Wisconsin was a laboratory for good. And he is trying to smother that history out. He is trying to put this on the chopping block year after year. And to be clear, that would make sure that every year, all of us who are lucky enough to be able to look as good as we get older, are trying to figure out if we can retire or not, whether we have to go back to work, whether we have to fight to be able to live. We would have to beg our U.S. senators, our congressperson, of whether they are going to allow us to continue to keep this crucial benefit for ourselves. So this is something that you've earned, right? You've paid into the system. This is something that my generation is happy to pay for, to make sure that the next generation after and the generation after knows that this is not something we need to worry about. To make sure that we are all taken care of, because we all do better when we all do better. So let's get out there. Let's make sure that we are encouraging our friends to vote, making sure that they get out there and know what is at stake, because this is a very clear dividing line between where Ron Johnson stands and where Mandela Barnes stands.
I can skip a lot of steps by letting you know that I am on the Ways and Means Committee, and I am on the subcommittee of Social Security.
All right.
And I fought 14 years in Congress to get on the Ways and Means Committee. I remember once Nancy told me that you'll never get on this committee, Gwen. You'll never get on because of 3 Ds. unless there are 3 Ds, unless there's a death, a disgrace, or a defeat. And I said, you forgot one more D, and that's destiny. I went to Congress motivated to run to be on this committee. Hey, y'all, I was born for such a time as this. Let me tell you, I am so proud to have been a part of the most productive Congress, the 117th Congress, since Lyndon Baines Johnson. Since we put Medicare, Medicaid in place. We have done more towards advancing the social justice era since 1965. But let me tell you, we are at an impasse right now. Right now, you've already heard it. We are at a tipping point where we don't have to guess what our opponents are going to do. It's not like I got to pull out my crystal ball, or go get a tarot card reading to figure out what's going to happen. They have told us what they're going to do. Ron Johnson, who is more extreme than the other Republicans, have said we need to take Social Security, Medicare, quiet as it's kept, veterans benefits, all of these things that are entitlements, and not only subject them to the annual appropriations process. And for all y'all out there who knows what that's like, we can cut you, we can eliminate you. Rarely do you get funded at the level that you need to be. He wants Social Security and Medicare to be in that pool. But not only that, y'all, Republicans have told us that they don't want to raise the debt ceiling, and they want to negotiate Medicare and Social Security. And to use it as leverage on the debt ceiling. I have decided to read y'all a poem. Since I didn't know the words to the Raging Grannies, although I'm an ex officio member, let's give it up. But I'm gonna read y'all a poem. If I don't write you a poem, don't be mad, because if I write a poem about you, it might not be very flattering. This one is called Rojo Gotta Go. All right. Fake elector supplier, climate change denier, insurrectionist defender, rule of law pretender, Social Security destroyer, healthcare repealer, voting rights stealer, Rojo gotta go. Yeah. Blames Black Lives Matter for crime. Yeah. Shameless Mad Hatter denies science. Mouthwash for COVID prescribes. Robs from the poor to give to the rich. If you vote for him before you need to switch. Liar, liar, pass out fire. Ronald Jackson's got to retire. Rojo gotta go.
Rojo gotta go. Rojo gotta go. Rojo gotta go. Rojo gotta go. Rojo gotta go. Rojo gotta go.
Let me tell y'all one other thing. There's a lot of people out here that make money doing polls. And they tell you which way the election is going to go. Yes. And the difference between them and the people who read the tea leaves is that they have algorithms and stuff. They go by past performance, and old people usually don't show up for midterm exams. All those black people in Milwaukee ain't gonna vote. Young people not gonna vote. Let's show up and show out, y'all. Yeah. Oh, seniors, they are more conservative and they usually vote Republican. They got all these assumptions, y'all. Y'all, let's show up. Yes. Let's show out. Yeah. Let's take our last ounce of energy, y'all. Yeah. And let's vote early. Because I already looked at the Farmer's Almanac in Milwaukee. It might rain. So if it rains on election day, vote early. I know that's right. Y'all, our lives literally depend on this vote. Yes. This is not a time, I'm not talking to a single non-voter here. I know that. please get on your phones. I got on the phone and texting my great nieces and nephews. That's how serious this is. There are perfectly decent people in your life. I mean, they go to work every day. They don't cheat on their wives. You know, they don't burn the bread for breakfast. They don't burn the toast. That they kiss their dogs. You know, they give them the best dog food, and they're not gonna vote because they're gonna think it's not important. It's up to you to contact everybody and let them know that Social Security, Medicare, our way of life is at risk. Thank you so much for listening.
There's nothing different about this midterm. Whatever you see in the polls, let me tell you, having looked at almost all of them, this is a dead heat right now. It is a dead heat, and we only win if we get everyone out to vote. Everyone. So think about the person you know who just turned 18, this is their first election. Just help them figure out the registration process and maybe walk them over to the early vote. Think about the nephew or cousin you have who votes in presidential years, kind of forgets about it in midterms. Tell them what's on the line if they skip this one. We don't have to feel that each of us has the responsibility to get out those 10,000 votes that might make the difference. Break it down. We need a handful in each ward in the state of Wisconsin, and we can do it.
All right. So now it's time, you know, for all the rallying and talking to be over. And we got to take care of business. And as you can see, you know, we're the only ones who can do what needs to be done. You know, other folks, they don't really care about us. You work all your lives, raise your families, work hard, and then people just want to put you out to pasture with nothing. See, some folks, if you take away Social Security, they'll have practically nothing. Nothing. We can't let that happen. In Wisconsin, we take care of each other. People of all ages and backgrounds across the state have been paying their fair share into Social Security so that we all can retire with dignity and security. So that we can get help if we suffer a disability. See, some people who have means, they don't worry about others who don't. They don't understand. They don't have empathy. They don't consider us because they have it made already. That's why we have to stand together and stand strong. Senator Ron Johnson, and I usually don't name names, but this is ridiculous. Senator Ron Johnson is trying to put Social Security on the chopping block. After we've sacrificed for years and years, he wants Social Security benefits to be reauthorized by Congress every single year. And it threatens our benefits. Not only benefits now, but benefits for folks in the future. We have to push back. We have to fight back. We have to stand firm together. We can't let him have his way. We can't let things happen to us. We have to stand up together and make things happen for us. Amen. We can't continue to just let people just run us over. No. We have the power and the means to make things happen. In-person voting, early voting, started October 25th. We shouldn't wait till the last minute to vote. We should be going out to vote right now. Don't wait. Don't wait till the last minute. I don't know what's going to happen November 8th. You may not be able to get there. The weather might be horrible. But if you go vote now, it's easier and it's a lot more productive for understanding our power. Listen, we have to fight for good union jobs. Hello, somebody. We have to build and carry our communities to live a better way. Our democracy is at risk. Look, just when we start to understand the game, people want to change the game. Look, we can't wait for somebody else to ride in on a white horse and save us, everybody. We got to save ourselves, and we have the ability to do it. It's going to take all of us fighting together to make the change we need here in the streets and certainly at the ballot box where our pure power lies. Today, we're going to march down this street because we have to do that just to save our lives. Listen, remember that fella in the grocery store who didn't have anything in his cart? But dog food. And we got a lot of folks out here who won't have anything in their cart, not even dog food, if we let these folks do what they want to do. Today, we're going to vote. By hook or crook, we're going to vote. I don't care about the suppression. I don't care about you not caring about me. I don't care about you not wanting me to be a person. I don't care about you not wanting me to be a man. I don't care about you not wanting me to be a woman. You can't stop me from what we need to do. We're going to vote, and we're going to vote, and we're going to get our friends to vote, and we're going to get our neighbors, we're going to get our relatives, and we're going to go vote. Today, we're going to vote to make sure our future will be better than our past. I don't know about you, but I don't want to go backwards. That wasn't good for me. Because when I heard that somebody was coming down the road with pitchforks and torches, I knew what that meant when I was a kid in Louisiana. So I want you all to care about one another, love on one another, and make sure you sacrifice for one another. And we want to send a message to those people who don't care about us. And I want you to repeat after me as loud as you can, because there's people up here who probably don't know what's going on. Hands off Social Security. 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 Hands off Social Security.
Hands off Social Security. Hands off Social Security. Hands off Social Security. Hands off Social Security. Hands off Social Security. Hands off Social Security. Hands off Social Security. Hands off.